Tchoukball on Fire, second episode. We are delighted today to receive Chiara Volonte, our friend and president of the Italian Tchoukball Federation since 2002 and vice president of the International Federation of Tchoukball. Chiara is the organizer of the biggest World Beach Tchoukball Festival in Rimini in Italy, which this year is the 11th edition. So Chiara, we would like to know you better. Please tell us about you and when and how did you discover Tchoukball?
I discovered Tchoukball in a refresh course PE teacher in '96 in Italy. It was a guy from Argentina, PE teacher from Argentina, who presented Tchoukball, and I immediately fell in love because I think it's a wonderful sport. Not just about rules, it's a wonderful sport because of its spirit. So I started immediately to promote in my school, and from the school I went around in other schools in my city, and after step by step in the region, and after in Italy, and so on.
Could you explain to us how you started promoting the game of Tchoukball in Italy?
Because it's a perfect sport for school. So I started going around with the two frames and carry on frames and borrowing to school in neighborhood in my city. After I found other PE teacher interested, and with the same system involved the PE teacher in schools. We started with a small group in Italy. Starting from schools and university is for me the better step to spread Tchoukball, because behind an unknown sport it's very difficult to go around to look for people who want to play an unknown sport. In school you have already the student, the player, you have the sport hall for free, you can have frames bought by school, and the starting is easier. Not easier go on the second step, but for starting is not so difficult. The most important is you want to do that. If you are interested to do that, you can do.
How did you come up with the Beach Tchoukball Festival?
Oh, it's a funny story, because we came in Rimini trying to organize the first European Championship of indoor Tchoukball, and we were on a major asking to have a sport hall, but the sport hall was expensive for us, a small federation. So we thought to offer something to the major, and as exchange we offered to present a new wonderful sport on the beach, behind in Rimini, the first beach in Italy to do that. The major was quite surprised to discover which kind of sport you can have again on a beach, because Rimini is very famous for all kind of beach sports. So allowed us to use the sport hall for free, and as exchange to have a beach Tchoukball. So we started with a small group, and after we went on with the 11th edition.
So could you tell us how many teams and participants are attending this year edition?
This year we have 157 teams and almost 1,300 people. So it's almost a record.
Could you also tell us about Tchoukball in Italy, such as the number of leagues, teams, and in which period of the year you are playing Tchoukball?
We are playing Tchoukball, we can say, all over, all the year. We have maybe a break in August, but not completely true. The official season starts with some friendly tournament. The first one is the Green tournament in Ferrara, usually the first weekend of September. And we go on with other friendly tournament until start the regular season. It depends on the year and the team that entered the regular league. We have A League and B League, usually starting in November, and last year we had A League with 9 teams, and the B Leagues is now, since the team are a lot, divided in conferences, I mean in North, East, South, Center and so on. And after the first part of regular season we do the playoff, and the group are playing together to the final part of regular season. We had the playoff of B 2 weeks ago. After Rimini we are going to have the playoff of A League, but it's not over. After other friendly tournament until August, so we have a small break.
What is the appeal of Tchoukball for you, and why did you want to start promoting it?
At the beginning I would like just to have a sport with the mixed gender and with educational value, because being a PE teacher I have the problem to make play girls and boys together. This was the first, because it was I knew just a few things about Tchoukball, but working and discovering better Tchoukball, I realized there is more and more the appeal of Tchoukball, because I felt in love also of some special persons like Michel Favre, Charles Chartley, when I went for the first time abroad, and I realized that the environment of Tchoukball, that the president of International Federation at that time was Michel Favre. They were also very special person, very friendly, very helpful, and in general the environment of Tchoukball is that, so you can have a lot of exchange, friendship, that is something that is more than in the field, but it goes out of the field. We have a lot of friends all over the world at that time.
Tell us about your different approaches of Tchoukball. I'm thinking about Wheelchair Tchoukball, for example.
This idea came out 2004, 2005, when reading what Dr. Brandt has written about sport for all, I was really thinking, yes, for all. For all means really everybody, so why not also disabled? And so we started with a very small group, but we had some problem, since Andrea Lanza, one of our players, got a job in hospital Niguarda in Milano. That is really a huge hospital, working with people with medullary lesion. So we had the occasion to work on sport therapy inside the hospital, to help people to restart a new life, to come back, to have also some funny moments, some friendship with other people with the same problem, and we worked. Andrea worked a lot with Sabrina and other people, and since we have written the official rules in 2011, these rules have been approved by FITB also. So now we have the adaptation for wheelchair, but it's not finished, because we are now working with the mental disabled with the Down syndrome to make inclusive Tchoukball. These people can play inside teams with the normal person, normal people, and also by themselves, because we realize that also for that people is really a good sport. So this project is started more or less 1 year ago. We are still working, but it seems it's a very good project also, this one.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to start promoting Tchoukball in his or her country?
Give advice is also is always complicated, but I can tell my experience. In Italy, it worked quite well. So, first of all, you must have behind you a structure like a school. Starting from nothing is very, very difficult. So, the better place, the better place to start is really the school or the university also, where the PE teacher are studying. You have to give a lot of passion because the work is a lot. You have not to be scared of difficulties, because when you have difficulties, okay, in one way you will solve. I have been helped from unexpected people that when I had the problem say, oh, but you can do that, I will help you. So when you have a needed, you discover that many people can help you. So don't stop to do that. Don't stop because you think I will never do, I will be not able. So be brave, doing something, but it will be also funny, because I got a lot of fun. So it's not just working, it's just something very funny.
So dear Chiara, thank you very much for taking the time and answering our questions, and we are wishing you good luck for the festival and many, many more editions like this year.
Thank you to you to take time to ask me. I'm just Chiara, no more.